shield box, aka an ammo box, and if you look inside, you can see I have the scaffolding of how many batteries I'm going to be putting in here. Each one of these white boxes will hold 80 of these pink battery cells. Now you might be wondering, well, how many of these white boxes is it going to take? As you can see right here, we're going to be taking a total of 12 of these white boxes, and for you mathematicians at home, that's going to be 960 pink battery cells, which is going to be a pretty good chunk of change for all that. Now, as you might be looking at this big pile of these boxes now, that will soon be my batteries, you might be wondering, Zach, those look like they're taking an awful lot of space. How do you think you're going to fit them all in the jet ski? And I'm glad you asked. Now I can go ahead and show you exactly how I'm going to fit them in there. It was a lucky coincidence, but we had just enough space in the front of the Sea-Doo where the gas tank used to be for all... Oh, this thing's heavier than I remember. To make my DIY spot welder, I used some pointed solid copper wires that were duct taped to a piece of wood activated by a foot pedal switch hooked up to a timing relay and then contactor solenoid up to the battery. And basically it works by short-circuiting the battery long enough to melt the nickel strips. Tested the first two battery packs to make sure the wires didn't melt and that the batteries didn't explode. I did this by connecting a 12-volt power inverter to a space heater which pulled over 100 amps of current from the batteries, and I left it running for 10 straight minutes to find any hot spots of heat buildup.
Is that safe?
Of course. It's important to have the right tool for the job. Slide right through. Get our metal cable. And get the positive side. Look at that. There we go. Battery complete. Now, we add just a little more of our packing bubble sheet. Like that. So now, all that packing tape, well, you can still hear it jingle a little bit, but this is the real way it's going to jingle. I also added a water cooling plate for the motor controller because that puppy was getting pretty hot. I was able to reuse the existing hoses that the jet pump used for circulation to the old engine. Now, because the expansion battery was too big